I know this might get me in a little bit of trouble, but wouldn't it be hilarious if Bone Spurs left out of here before Biden? Like, where is the Biden is old crowd? Where are y'all at? Like, I need y'all to have that same energy with Bone Spurs and his cankles and his decaying hand. Where are you at? And the cognitive dissonance, like, my man almost walked through a wall. He completely missed getting into his own big-ass limo, getting off of Air Force One. He went right past it. They had to literally steer him toward the limo. He can't pronounce different words. Where is the cognitive dissonance crowd? Where y'all at? Y'all quiet. I ain't getting nothing but crickets. Now, Bone Spurs is 79 years old. He is older than any president we have ever had in office. Where is the crowd? But I digress. But in all seriousness, Bone Spurs is actually getting pretty sick. Like, he is literally decaying in front of us. And I can't say that for a guy like him, this is literally the perfect way for him to go out. Embarrassingly in front of all of the people who thought that he was a deity. Like, did y'all really think that he was immortal? Like, you literally gave up your family, your friends, your jobs, your morality, your soul for this guy who may not even be here this time next year. Again, I digress. Now let's get into what I'm talking about, because this actually isn't very new. On January 17th, 2017, right before Bone Spurs took office the first time, Bone Spurs had people raid his personal doctor's files and get all of his personal medical files from Dr. Bornstein. And he made sure that those files were not only confiscated, but buried as deep as the Earth's core. People speculated at the time that he was hiding something. And throughout his presidency the first time, especially in 2020, there were already marks and things like that that could be seen on his hands. We were dealing with a lot in 2020, so it didn't really get a ton of news. But now they can't even hide it. Not only has Kinkle Bone Spurs' cankles been on big display in the news and otherwise, he has bruises on his hands that have only been getting bigger in the past couple of months. Now, Press Secretary Lyon Levitt explained away those cankles as chronic venous insufficiency, which does kind of track because symptoms of chronic venous insufficiency is swelling of the lower legs, including the ankles. So the heart is not able to pump blood all the way through the body as efficiently, so blood pulls in the legs. Now, reasons for this condition is obesity, check, being older, check, and standing or sitting for long amounts of time, check, check. So sure, this could be a problem, but he is also having this hand issue, which Lyon Levitt explained away as him taking aspirin and frequent hand shaking, which, now she claims it is a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen, and the aspirin is a part of aspirin therapy to prevent any type of issues with his heart. But whatever it is that is supposed to be doing, experts are saying it's not doing its job. Bone Spurs was spotted recently with a badly done makeup job on his hand. Now, he was spotted with a bruise on his hand that was really, really bad, and that got a ton of press. So the next time we saw him, he had makeup on his hand that looked like it was done hastily, because they didn't even try to do any type of blending. They didn't try to actually make it match his skin. Like, they just gave up. It was almost as if he looked at the nearest lady and was like, "You, makeup bag, right now." But not only is he trying to hide his hand with makeup, when he does press conferences, he holds a hand over the bruised hand, obviously trying to hide how bad it is. And he's doing sit-down conferences now, whereas he used to do a lot more standing. He used to do a lot more open conferences. Now he is more hiding behind the desk. He knows that there's something going on. And the fact that the guy who claims to be the most healthy president who ever existed is admitting to any type of medical condition shows you how bad the medical condition is. And medical professionals are saying that this is more akin to congestive heart failure and chronic kidney disease than anything else. And they are even going as far as to say he only has about 6 to 8 more months with us. And some people are actually bringing up the fact that Queen Elizabeth II, in her final days, weeks, and months, had the same bruising on her hand. So I am not a doctor, and I cannot say for sure whether or not Bone Spurs will be with us in 6 to 8 months. However, I think that the fact that some people literally did not vote for Biden, or was not going to vote for Biden specifically because of his age, is hilarious, given the condition of the president right now. So many people, even in my own personal life, would ask me, so what will happen if Biden kicks the bucket when he's in office? We would have just had Kamala Harris and a new VP. Now we'll be stuck with the evil-ass JD Vance because of your lack of foresight. Thanks.